important to give you an idea of where the demand in the market is. If you have more orders congregated to the top side in regular intervals that are distributed, older trading methods will actually teach you to stay away from that. They will say the L2 looks like it has too much resistance on it. It's wrong. That's not how it works. Hello everybody, my name is Thor Young. I'm a moderator of Bear Bull Traders, and I'd like to do a recap on my trades for you today. In today's recap, I'm going to talk specifically about the level 2 and why paying attention to the level 2 can be a very vital part of making sure you're in consistently good trades. So before we get on to the trades, if you could just for a moment go ahead and throw me a like there. I appreciate the little thumbs up there, subscribe to the channel, and ring that bell. All right, on to the trades. So I'm in 2 trades right now. Both of them I haven't taken partials on. One's in NEO, one's in Bank of America. If you look to my level 2 on Bank of America, I want you to see first my chart. I'm longed in off a VWAP for the break. I added in as we were trending up, and I'm looking for just a little bit higher so I can get some profit. All right, now if you look here to the side, notice my level 2 and how my level 2 is actually changing a little bit, which I don't care for a whole lot, but notice how I have orders, larger orders now starting to come in close to the price here. And then this order is starting to show up at 46.50. What this shows me is that I've got some short sellers starting to try and come in because I'm seeing profit orders come in below, but not a lot of strength or volume on that. My tape shows mostly buying, which is good, and my level 2, if you look to the top side here, is showing orders evenly distributed, large orders all the way up, right, to 47.37, maybe even a little bit higher. So this for me is a very bullish sign. Since most of my orders are coming in at the price on the buy side, and most of my sell orders are spread to the top side, then I can feel pretty confident right now that demand for the most part is higher, right? So, and I will continue to hold my position unless the level 2 changes, right? If I start to see lots of orders becoming more regularly distributed to the downside, then what's going to show me is that the short sellers are starting to overpower the buyers, right? And we're starting to get more bidding lower, which is most often short covering if they're forecasting their target, right? So now let's do the opposite of that. I'm going to flip over to NEO real quick. I'm short in NEO. I did do a long on NEO with a bullish ladder earlier, got a couple really good partials, and then stopped out when my trailing stop order got triggered. I had to leave the room for a minute, so I used a trailing stop order. If I had been at my chair, I would have held that for break even, but it is what it is. Now notice here, as we came across, NEO here crossed our moving average, so I went ahead and went short there because I started to have a bearish ladder appear to the downside. So if you start to look here, right, I have orders here. Now, I had more orders than that here, here, and here, but we've unfortunately cleared those already. So I would like to see more orders start to develop lower than at 42 to let me know that we're going to get a little bit bigger of a drop out of this. But right now, 42 is right about where my 2-to-1 is at, so I'm looking for a little bit more of a drop, and I'm going to go ahead and put some orders out right in front of 42. So let's go ahead and do that. 42.01, I'm going to put some orders there, and my hope is that this bid at 42, which is likely a short cover, will attract the price back down towards VWAP, which is where I'd like to go. We've already had a really nice rally. We had a beautiful R4 breakout today on NEO, went through R5 and R6, and so once we started to push, but we really didn't have a lot more volume coming in, I kind of thought we might be topped out at least for a little while, so I started looking for this little pullback that we're getting here. So so we're just waiting a couple more seconds here. Hopefully we get this nice drop to 42 here on NEO. That would be really nice. I don't see, oh, there they are, 42.22. Look, now we're starting to get more bids lower, down to 41.20s. So that's good news for us. And notice that our top side L2 is starting to lean out a little bit. So that means our longs are starting to take profit early, right? Instead of holding for targets, they're starting to actually cover at the price, right? Or sorry, partial at the price. And then, which is allowing us to start building more downside liquidity as our shorts continue to come in and then continue to put profit targets out below. So that's really nice for me. So I'm going to continue to hold this for this breakdown to 42. I need that drop anyway for 2 to 1. My BAC position, remember we were talking about that before. Look at how it started to stall out there. Still got ladder to the top side, so I'm hopeful on this one. But there we go. Just got profit target on Neo. Nice, beautiful. So we just netted an R on my trade there. So I risked $100 if we went above high of day. So I've made $100 now, so I can move my break even there. Made 100. Now I'm going to look for you know, another drop, probably down to around that 41.20 for another partial, so that I can net another R. That'll be really nice. Bank of America, you know, look now, 46.42. See, we've got our short sellers are starting to come in, and that's not good for our position here. But the weight, I still feel like we've got a lot of weight to the top side. We are on an R4 break, but I just don't know if we make it on this one. If I hadn't averaged in a little bit here to get a little bit more position out of this one, my stop would still be down at 46.34, which I would feel a little bit better about. But right now, we're just going to leave it at break even. If we get stopped, so be it. If we don't, we keep going. So anyway, just a quick recap for you all today. Wanted to show you kind of the differences between these ladder types. If you're a newer trader, especially in getting to use the level 2, what I do is I filter my level 2 to highlight any order that's over 50 lot. Now, keep in mind, I trade a mid-range price, right? I don't, because of my bank size, I don't like trading stocks that are over 200. I also don't like trading stocks that are under 20 because, you know, it's just a little hard to read order flow at that level. So for me, my bread and butter sits somewhere between $25 and let's call it $100, right? Anywhere in that range, I feel like is really good. And if you're using your level 2, you're going to find 50 lot or higher increments will be something to pay attention to. As you can tell on my level 2, I highlighted them pink, so they stand out really brightly for me. And the idea is to look to see where these orders are congregating to give you an idea of where the demand in the market is. If you have more orders congregated to the top side in regular intervals that are distributed, older trading methods will actually teach you to stay away from that. They will say the L2 looks like it has too much resistance on it. It's wrong. That's not how it works. And I know you're going to see lots of it out there. Why trust me over anybody else? I don't have a good answer for that. I have been trading for almost 4 years now. I've been consistently profitable for 3 of them. So that's all I can really say for you. So, but if you see orders congregated there, those are profit targets. Those are places people want the price to go. Doesn't mean it's going to go there, but it should give you an idea of a sentiment. If you are long in a stock, you should see more orders to the top side. If you don't, then you're moving, and you're not moving with any real purpose. And if any case, I'd say you're probably trading into a trap at that point. So hope this has been useful for everybody. Hope it was a really nice recap. Hope everyone has a great trading week. Remember Thanksgiving week, so we're going to have some days off, and probably Thursday and Friday will be a little bit weird action on the price-wise. We did have Jerome Powell was renominated, so the banking sector and a lot of the stocks are really bouncing today with the excitement of that. So I hope everyone has a great trading week this week, and as always, y'all, keep it green. Thanks.